of Greece, in our HQ, the North Star Garage. We are building our own version of a beta motorcycle 300 racing version, with add-ons, and gear supplied from our partners and friends. Here is the story.
So it's this time of the year that I have to rebuild my bike and prepare one for the new season. And this is my bike. And this is the guy who's killing it. And these are the things that we have to throw in the garbage, including these. It's Thanasis, here is North Star, Aris our mechanic, and this is what we're doing this year. The 2023 North Star version of a racing model. As you can see, most of the bike is on the bench. There are lots of things to be done. The one that I hate is to install the graphics, the decals on the plastics, and it's
Back in the garage, our mechanic kept working hard on the bike, installing all add-ons carefully and under the strict supervision of the boss. The S3 head was a quick install, but still there is a lot of work to be done, so the bike is built and look like the racing model.
Hit from the back, that pussy was splattering. Calling her friend, tell her pull up. Word, let's make it a gathering. They I said, baby, nah, I'm addict now, but she loving the splash again. I just be cashing in her buns, just like a wedding, I'm crashing in. Hundreds on hundreds, I'm moving and grooving. She wanna cut up, I'ma slash again. Buckets on buckets, I'm switching edition. Back in my back, going back again. Oh, I feel like Aladdin, yeah. I'm on the carpet, flying through orbits, ain't doing no talking. Wow. Damn, my body as soon as I walk.
not even halfway there, but at the moment we have fitted the Xtrig triple clamps, the Protaper steering bar, and the S3 head, and the process was very easy, simple. I was sitting there with my buddies and he was working like crazy, so this video will show you only the final results of the installation. You see, precious thing on such installations is to have the proper mechanic to build everything, and then you can play the dude. P-Tech Polisport engine protection, rear fork guard, yellow DoEnduro lights. You can find them, I think, only in Facebook or Instagram. All my decals.
Back in that bag again. Whoa, hey. Back in that, yeah. Tell them to watch it. Now I ain't talking my pockets, just know we ain't running out the way that we stock it. If I got it, you got it. If I call it, she slide it.
So he doesn't burn the decal.
Tell them on, put that 90 in a hole, I'm beating it down. I'm back in that bag again. Whoa, oh say less. I'm back in that bag again. Yeah. Oh say less. I'm back in that. Yeah. What you doing? Yeah.
As you all understand, this is his favorite tool, okay?
Back in that bag again. Don't bring me around your friends. You know that I'm bagging them. Request me on Facebook, no I ain't adding them. Positions I had her in. Hit from the back, that pussy was splattering. Calling her friend, tell her pull up. Word, let's make it a gathering.
With all the decals fitted on the bike and most of the parts on it, it's time for Thanasis to start talking. And we all know that once he starts, it's very hard to stop.
P-Tech Polisport engine protection, rear fork guard, the R-Tech protection, and extensions of on my handguards, and the bike is ready to rock and roll. At this point, without further notice, I'm going to strongly recommend, if you like the add-ons on the bike, to order a CrossX seat cover. And what we did is to add our own signature by adding a detail of racing flag in the rear, which I love. And those guys did it custom, and I just love customizing everything. So yep, that's it. CrossX is added to the bike as well, and I just love it. The bike intact. Ride frequently in rocky and dangerous areas is to add the skid plate that it's high in height and rigid in construction and light, of course, because if this was metal, it was iron or something, would be like kilos. So P-Tech created this skid plate, which has also a plastic link protector in the rear. That's a savior, you know, because every time you get stuck on a rock, the link gets smashed. So now the plastic, I think it's Teflon, so the Teflon protects the link amazingly, if there is such a word. But anyway, I just love to add the skid plate of P-Tech just because it covers all the main areas that you see dented on the bike. In an average bike that uses the simple ones, like the pipe on the side, it's always dented. Of course, it allows this area exposed, but it's so high that if this gets wrecked, there is no hope for the bike. So just smashed it. P-Tech is strongly recommended from us. It's an amazing skid plate. I have many things to tell you about the Xtrig triple clamp from the first ride. It's an amazing triple clamp, and I didn't know that until I fitted it on, because, you know, we don't have the chance to test a triple clamp and see the differences with the factory one. But I am not a racer. I can't give you details on those minor changes that it has from the factory triple clamp, but I can tell you this: the steering base has some rubber, I don't know how to call them, washers between the two metals, and if you combine it with a nice bar like the Protaper is, Protaper or Protaper, I don't know how you want to pronounce this, and I don't know if there is a correct way. It actually gives you an extra absorber of the forces that come vertically to you while you ride fast on rocks, and it gives you some more let's say comfort while you're doing an excessive rocky trail, especially in this side of your chest and arms that you're holding the bike and you feel it wasted after some hits in the front rocks and stuff. You will absolutely witness this once you fit it on, because it creates a better angle with the front suspension and the bike, and it gives you a better comfort on those bumpy areas. So that's the only thing I witnessed when I got the bike. Of course, it's only 2 rides and not big ones, but I'm telling you, it worth the money. Where would I go without the protection of the radiators? I've dented more than, I don't know, 20 pieces of radiators in all the kinds of new shapes that you can imagine a radiator can be dented. So Andreas and Aris were forced to fix them for me. Excuse my English today, I didn't have a coffee yet. So this thing here is a savior as well, because no matter how you hit it, it will stay there and protect the radiator. Now I've seen guys wrecking this as well. As always, I'm telling you, they are not for all the kind of crashes. They are there for the average rider that will protect the bike, okay? And they will save you from the average crashes and stuff. If you want to wreck it, you will wreck it, I promise. And the work is complete by installing the S3 pipe and the Scalvini exhaust, carbon trimmed, and finally the Boano pegs to destroy my new boots, and all the bike is finally, eventually and forever done until I have the next thing to install. That is, it's an awesome bike. We concluded the build, and that's the bike I'm gonna be working with the groups this year. I'm sure I will enjoy it because it has all the extras I can fit on the bike.
That's it, our bike gets done and we are ready for another season. What say you? Ready to join?